He plays like a guard at a big man position. Karl Anthony Towns will be looking to carry his team as they game plan for the task ahead at Toyota Center. Timberwolves, Rockets. Tip-off right after this. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, good evening. Karl Anthony Towns is certainly the franchise player now for the Timberwolves. Cat said, you lead by action and you lead by words. I'm more of the action guy. When things get tough, I've got to be the guy that leads the charge. Kevin, he knows his role and he knows his place atop the Wolves franchise.
Knows it very well, DA. Thank you so much. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. Taking a look at Denver, they're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And seeing where the Rockets are, they just can't seem to find the mojo they need to move up the rankings. They've tinkered with their lineup, but so far they just keep getting the same results.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Prince out there with Edwards. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's D'Angelo Russell, and it's Beverly in at the point guard position. And for the Rockets, we've got Daniel Tice. Wall out there with Gordon. Then it's Porter, and it's Wood in at the center position. Greg, too early to start talking about MVP for this year or mid-season?
You know, we've gotten to a point now where we start talking MVP at the start of the season. You know,
yeah, right.
People just love to talk sports at this point, especially when it comes to the most prestigious individual awards out there. I think you can make a case and sway some opinions with your play this time of year, but I like to let it all play out before I start focusing on that.
Things can change in a hurry, can't they, in a season?
Yes, they can.
Like you say, let it play out. 6 on the shot clock. Wall passes to Porter. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Wood against Edwards. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
When you watch Taurean Prince play, you know it's about team. This guy finds the open man and loves delivering it.
Gordon against Russell. Gordon kicks to Wood. Shoots over Towns. Wood can't hit.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Offensive rebound. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, he's got moves and counter moves inside. Towns makes the defender pick his poison.
And Doris, the offense is there for Towns. That's obvious. But how does he improve defensively?
Well, you make a great point. Number one, he's always carried such a heavy burden offensively. Remember, this is a big guy, actually size 20 feet. So quickness laterally has always been an issue. For me, it's about one thing. Know your personnel and play smart angles, and that should help immensely.
And he knocks down the first one.
You know, Karl Anthony Towns has said he wants to be considered the best player in the league. He's got the offensive game, the versatility, the length, the mobility. Let's see what happens.
And Towns drops them both.
In the summer of 2018, Karl Anthony Towns signing that 5-year, $158 million max contract.
Greg, given that he has a reputation of being frugal, that may last him a while. Consider after he was drafted. For a while, he didn't own a car. He actually walked.
Oh, wow!
What pretty vision right there by Patrick Beverly. Wow.
A slow start here for Houston in this one. 8-point game. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Well, the kind of low energy effort they played with all night will make a coach absolutely crazy. You can't win if you don't play quality defense.
Pass to Beverly. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Houston. And Porter, here we go. And finished off by Porter.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Three-pointer. And no good that time. The Rockets go the other way with it. Gordon, the pass to Tice. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
That's good from Tice. Both good from the line that time. And so Beverly will bring it up for the Timberwolves. He kicks it to Russell. Lays it up off the glass.
Oh, man, how good is he at turning on the Jets and getting to that next level? D'Angelo Russell, fearless, driving on the interior.
Yep, it counts.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Russell looking it over. From deep, Prince. Towns against Wood. Second chance shot. And Towns with the lay-in good.
Fact of the matter is, Karl Anthony Towns could be a menace on the glass. Good luck with this guy.
Beverly against Wall. Up and in on the layup. Wall's got his second basket of the game.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Minnesota in the lead. Now Russell, coming off a solid outing against Portland. Over in the corner, Edwards. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Edwards got 7 points in the game.
Wow, how about the start to this game? Taking excellent shots, capitalizing on everything the defense is giving him. This is great stuff.
Outside, Porter fires from deep. Buries it from three-point range. 5 points in the game.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And Beverly kicks to Prince. There's Russell with the three. It's rebounded by Tice. The Rockets have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Gordon with no one around. Tries again. The kick out to Porter. Here's the three. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. And there's the pass to Russell. Prince, the pass to Russell. Now here's Edwards. 6 to shoot. The three. The shot misses. Rockets have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Wall against Beverly. And Wall kicks to Tice. Over Prince. Tice, no good. It's stolen by Tice. Pass to Wood. Shoots over Towns. Minnesota with the rebound. Towns has got his 6th rebound on the night. Prince, the pass to Edwards. It's rebounded by Tice. Tice has got 4 rebounds in this game. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Towns with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Beverly's got it. Top of the key, Russell. From 13 feet, it goes down. Now here's Gordon. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Rebound, Minnesota.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Edwards. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Greg, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to greatness.
It's a great question, Kevin. Talent really isn't enough. You know, whether you lead vocally or by example, the agenda has to be winning, and your best players really define who your team is going to be. So the franchise caliber player is a much needed asset.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. DJ Wilson, he's checked in for Wood. Daniel House comes in for Porter. David Nwaba is checked in for Eric Gordon. And DJ Augustine subbed in for John Wall. Both shots good from the stripe. And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. Well, let's take this chance now to bring up the rookies at the head of their class in steals this past month. Anthony Edwards on top.
And if those numbers show us anything, it's how good he is at picking up on ball handlers' tendencies and knowing when to make his move.
Augustine against Towns. And Tice throws it down.
The very definition of a savvy veteran. DJ Augustine threads the needle in the pick and roll.
Here's McLaughlin. He had 10 points in the win against Portland. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Tice. Tice has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
And here we can check out the story for John Wall.
And if you measure a player's effectiveness by his passing, he's been very effective lately. Look at his assists in the last 10 games compared to the rest of the season. He's in the midst of a great run.
The first one falls. Okogie's checked in for Edwards. And so he makes both from the line. The Timberwolves trade. Outside, Towns. Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
Impressive awareness from Karl Anthony Towns. Dependable at finding teammates with a terrific look there.
Augustine, that's good.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Here's McLaughlin, headed by Augustine. And it's Beasley in the corner. He can't get that one. The Rockets go the other way with it. Here's Mwaba, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. For Houston, they have been solid at the line so far, 4 for 4.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
He's off on the first. And the second free throw, good. Minnesota shooting 40% here in the early stages. Beasley outside. Three-pointer on the way. Kept alive. And the dunk by Towns.
Look out below. An airmail special by Cat.
Here's Augustine bringing it up now for Houston. To the inside. Kicks it out to Wilson. And Tice throws it down.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
So it's the Timberwolves now, trailing by 2. Here's Okogie, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Now a timeout called by Houston. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Exum, he's checked in for the Rockets. Pass to House. Shot clock at 5. And it's Exum in the corner. No good on the triple. It's Beasley on the wing, guarded by Augustine. Okogie, and too long on the shot.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
Puts up a 3. Rebound by House.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
Over to the left wing, to the paint. Here's McLaughlin, guarded by Augustine. For 3, Okogie. Davis dishes to Towns. Beasley with it. Now defended by Exum. Beasley, the pass to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Augustine looking around. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Really impressive from DJ Augustine right there. This guy is so smart and figures out ways to score.
1:10 left here in the opening quarter. Pass to Okogie. Beasley with it. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
There's 48 seconds left here in the first quarter. Exum with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Clock at 4. Houston needs to get a shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
Minnesota making a switch here. McDaniels checked in. Minnesota in the lead. Here's McLaughlin. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
And here's Augustine. He's coming off a 19-point game against Oklahoma City. Out to the right wing. A 3. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so the first quarter is in the books. Minnesota on top, up by 4. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. Recently, we spoke with Patrick Beverley about his throwback style.
Old school basketball, you know, and it's fun and it's light. Fans deserve it on both sides. You know, it's good old-fashioned basketball. You know, it's all a part of the game. We're both trying to win, and that's what people want to see. Hard-nosed, edgy basketball.
Well, pound for pound, Greg, Beverley may be the most physical player in the league.
And he also gets in your head. It's a combination that allows him to get stops against guys as big as Kevin Durant.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, very disruptive in that first period. They never allowed the offense to get comfortable.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Taking a look at the Rockets, we've got DJ Augustine, also Exum out there, and it's House in at the power forward position. Here's Exum, the pass to Wilson, off on the layup.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
And Davis sends it back. Jumps up and finished off by McDaniel.
And great hustle to turn that block shot into a fast break opportunity. Big time play on both ends.
Now here is Augustine. Defense right on him. Tries it from 9. Buries the jump shot. Augustine's got 6.
That jumper is just money. DJ Augustine proving again how effective he is.
And the shot goes in. Towns has got the lead up to 8 now for Minnesota.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Riggy, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you know, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in, is their defensive approach.
Gordon, the pass to Wood, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
This is what we call highly efficient play, working off the screen, getting to the cup.
And Christian Wood, undrafted in 2015 out of UNLV. Wait a minute, that's your alma mater. Hey, talk about his game. What do you like about Christian Wood's game?
Well, first I'll start with he went to UNLV. He's long, he's lean. I think he really fits the modern NBA as a small ball center, able to hold his own on the glass and space the floor.
Now Beverly. He had 10 points in the win against Portland.
And guys, remember, remarkable passing the ball as well. He racked up a number of good assists.
Edwards can't hit.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Wall. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Now, this guy lives at the free throw line. John Wall averages about 5 free throws a game over his entire career.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Back to Beverly. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Russell, no luck. Rockets trail by 5. Prince against Wall. Back to Gordon. 5 on the clock. Here's House. It's hauled in by Edwards. Minnesota leading by 5. Prince with it. He's picked up by Wall. Beverly dishes to Russell.
That is prototype rebounding right there. He gets the position down low, boxes out, and then corrals it.
Wall. Porter trying to free himself up. Wall, good. Wall's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Boy, John Wall's ability to finish through contact, that is great upper body strength.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Pass to Russell. Here's McDaniels. Wall against Beverly. Wall passes to House. Back to Wall. Here's Wood. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Minnesota's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Now, here is Russell. He has 6. Kicks to Prince. Another miss by Minnesota. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Houston. It's a 3-point game. Up next for him, the Grizzlies at the FedEx Forum. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. Stolen by Beverly. It's tipped. It's stolen by Wall. From the left block, he sends it through. Porter's got 10 points in the game.
Oh, what a pretty pass. Throw to the open spot. Lead your teammate perfectly.
The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Passes it to Russell. And here is McDaniel. Back to Russell. Over in the corner, Edwards. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Gordon up again. Rebound, Minnesota. They've led by as much as 10. Fresh from a win against Portland.
I thought they had a solid game plan coming into that one, and then they made good adjustments along the way.
I thought their game plan was really spot on, and we saw that in their scoring more than anything else.
And Kevin Porter Jr., all the issues you'd expect from a rookie, Greg. Unforced errors, a few too many fouls and turnovers. But as you and I were talking, and as the coaches told us, the upside is huge.
I tell you, Kev, his first step with the ball in his hands is incredible. Can burst by defenders like they're waiting at a bus stop. Once he matures, he's going to be a handful to deal with.
That one drops. He ties it up. Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue. And quite honestly, didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting, you know, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. You didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, am I glad I did.
I am glad you did too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were doing a game. You came over to say hi to the two of us, went back out on the floor. Doc nudges me and said he'll be great in TV someday. So we saw it then.
He's a good mind. The man knows what he's talking about.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
Here's Russell in the hoop for his fourth field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Minnesota in the lead. Out to the right wing. Beverly wide open. Pass to McDaniels. The tray. It's rebounded by Houston. Tice has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Ball passes to Wood. Second shot opportunity. Wall finds Wood. No good that time. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. It's Prince on the wing, covered by Wall. Knocked loose. Wall with the steal. Gordon the pass to Porter. Over Edwards. The Rockets with another miss. The Timberwolves shooting 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times. And there's the foul. It'll go on Christian Wood. That's his third foul of the game. Okogie's checked in for the Timberwolves. Shot from the inbound. Rockets with the rebound. Wood's got his 8th rebound here tonight. There's the pass to Tice. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Boy, the court vision, the intelligence that John Wall is putting on display. This is great stuff.
Timberwolves trail. Russell with it. He's got 8. Floats one up. From outside, off the mark. And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Deflects the pass. And now Russell pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Pass to Edwards. Lets the 3 fly. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
For Houston, they have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them. And the first one drops.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Towns, he's checked in for McDaniels. And And so he hits both. Timberwolves trail by 3. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Wall. Drops in the breakaway layup. Wall's got 10 points.
Those are sensational defensive instincts on display from John Wall. So good at creating opportunities through his defense.
Prince, the pass to Towns. Here's Edwards, and it's denied. And he gets it back. They get it back. Passes to Okogie. 4 on the clock. There's Russell with the 3. It's rebounded by Tice. Tice has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Pass to Wall. He lobs it up. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That's his first foul. Houston making some changes. Wilson, he's checked in for Christian Wood. David Nwaba comes in for Porter. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Gordon. Timberwolves also changing it up. Malik Beasley, he's checked in for Prince. And Jordan McLaughlin subbed in for Russell. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. And a chance now to look at the schedule for Houston. On Saturday, they'll be facing Steven Adams and the Memphis Grizzlies. And then on Sunday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the Portland Trail Blazers.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best. But if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
Here's McLaughlin. Right wing. Here's Okogie. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for him.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
First one falls for him. Exum, he's checked in for the Rockets. And a change for the Timberwolves. Davis is checked in for Edwards. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Augustine. He's got 6. The pass to Tice. And the rejection by Towns.
Well, his value to this team on both ends. Not many guys can defend the perimeter and the rim the way Towns can.
Houston leading by 5. And here's Augustine. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game.
Well, DJ Augustine has been around this league a long time. He does not miss open teammates.
Timberwolves shooting a pretty low 34% thus far. McLaughlin, the pass to Towns. Pulls up. Misses off the right eye. And so it's Augustine who will bring it up for Houston. Pass to Nwaba. Now here's Wilson. Left block shot on the way. And the jumper is on the mark. And now a 9-point lead.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's McLaughlin. Passes it to Towns. Over Tice. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, beautifully done by Towns, using the up fake to bait the defender.
For Minnesota, they have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6. The free throw drops for Towns. And Towns drops them both.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throws.
Now Augustine, he's got 6. Towns with the steal. Easily outside. And that one's good by Davis.
Well, what a job punching the ball to the interior and finishing in the paint. Nice.
And Doris Malik Beasley, no stranger to the entertainment business. His parents and his grandfather are all accomplished actors.
Yes, but his father also played basketball professionally. Malik with so much talent. Now he's looking for his role to grow, and he's got the kind of heart and toughness to go make it happen.
That one goes in. Augustine's got 4 points this quarter.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
1:09 left now here in the second. McLaughlin, the pass to Beasley. To the middle. Towns down low. Defended by Tice. Offensive rebound. Here's Davis. Wilson with the block. Now here is Augustine. He's got 8. Here's Exum. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Ed Davis.
Boy, how terrific is Dante Exum getting into the paint, forces the defense to foul him there.
It's his first trip to the line. That's good from Exum.
I think Dante Exum has got to concentrate and becoming a better shooter. He's got a ton of raw talent, and the upside is tremendous.
Exum hits them both. Timberwolves trail by 9. Pass to Towns. Over Tice. Wilson grabs the board. The Rockets shooting in the second quarter right around 48%. Waba kicks to Exum. The pass to Wilson. And some nice passing there by Houston. Now here's Tice. Not a lot of room. Rocket 6. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
This is his first free throw of the game. And he makes the first. He's perfect from the line this time. And so it's Minnesota with it. They trail by 11. Here's McLaughlin. And so it's Houston holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Carl, they made a run there at the end. How did that happen?
we didn't do a good job of closing the half. We got to contain them from not making shots. You know, we just got to do a better job.
We'll see if you can do that. Thanks, Carl. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. Houston found themselves in a close game in the first. And the Rockets, a playoff team for the last 8 seasons, superstar talent, but to this point they've been unable to reach their goal of an NBA championship.
Listen,
Shaq?
even though I've been there 6 times, won 4, not easy to do.
Thank you for the reminder, by the way.
Only one team, I'm not reminding you, just to let you know, only one team out of 30 can make it. They've had their chances, just hasn't come together.
Well, at times, I felt like it was right there for them. But they're still working to get over that mountaintop. I'm not sure if they're going to get over it.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Timberwolves trail by 11. Checking out the group now for Ryan Saunders to start the second half. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Edwards. Then it's Taurean Prince. Then it's Patrick Beverley. And it's Russell in at the shooting guard position. And so it's Wall. He brings it up for Houston. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Outside Gordon. Five to shoot. Back to Wall. Launches it. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Prince wide open. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Prince has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Timberwolves. Rocket shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Here's Gordon, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Gordon against Russell. Score the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
Any point guard in the NBA, particularly one who is not a huge-sized guy, has got to have the floater in his disposal. Go ahead, D'Angelo.
And that one's good by Porter.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
To the wing right side. Towns wide open. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Wall against Beverley. Now here's Wall. Tight defense on him. The layup off target. It's stolen by Wall. And he lays it straight in. Wall's got the lead up to 12 now for Houston.
Getting resourceful there. Go ahead, John Wall on the interior.
Russell passes to Edwards. Kept alive, Minnesota.
Yeah, just nice hustle there. That work gets them the extra possession.
Rockets leading by 12. Outside, Wall. Pass to Gordon. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Edwards got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
Timberwolves trail by 12. Russell passes to Beverly. Well, we're into the 3rd quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Tipped away. Inside.
And you know, guys, in the first half, he was a lot more focused. Maybe he's feeling the heat of the defense a bit more here in the second.
Got a piece of it.
Wow, Patrick Beverly, barely 6 feet. Send it back, young Patrick.
The Timberwolves again can't hit. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Russell against Wall. Here's Wood. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got his 4th assist in this one. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Outside, Russell.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Russell kicks to Prince. Edwards with it. 9 points in the game so far. Shot clock at 6. Prince outside. Towns against Wood. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And with small ball catching on, it's the rare team Doris that looks to go big and play bully ball. Why hasn't that approach been more popular?
Well, to me, Kevin, the NBA game is one that's in constant evolution. So right now the emphasis is 3-point shooting, free throw opportunities, and restricted area opportunities. That seems to be the most efficient way to play the game of basketball. On the defensive end, what that requires is positionless players. Guys in the post who can guard the perimeter, switchability, all the versatility you can bring to bear on the defensive end is significant, and so that's why bully ball becoming harder and harder to play in today's NBA.
Russell passes to Edwards. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
To the paint, it's stolen by Edwards. And it's Eric Gordon with the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. DJ Augustine's checked in for Eric Gordon. And the Timberwolves call time here.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
Well, you know your low post players are going to take a lot of trips to the foul line. So it helps to have big men who can drain free throws like this group can. Christian Wood is 2nd.
That is a very confident group of players at the free throw line. We haven't seen them struggle there as some of their brothers in the big man fraternity have.
Not at all. They've got the kind of ability at the line that would be exceptional at any position. You can't defend them as physically as you would some other big men because of just how reliable they are up there.
Towns off the mark, and the drought continues. Houston leading by 18. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And the Rockets making a change here. House is checked in, and a change for the Timberwolves. Beasley's checked in. And that one falls for John Wall.
From the moment he stepped into the NBA from the University of Kentucky, John Wall has been hungry and motivated to prove he belongs listed with the top players in the game.
Towns, the pass to Beverly. To the left side wing. There's Russell with the three. It's rebounded by Houston.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
And here's Russell. 10 points for him. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Towns. Oh, that's blocked. Outside Porter. Three-pointer Augustine. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
And the Timberwolves call time here.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Wilson, he's checked in for Houston. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Okogie's checked in. Here's Towns. Drops in the layup for two. Towns has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns is cooking right now, and the defense has nothing for him.
Russell against Augustine. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Timberwolves shooting a pretty brutal 29% since the break. Outside Russell. Towns trying to get open, and that one's good. Russell's got 12 points in the game.
Well, he's getting better at absorbing contact. Finishes like this prove Russell is a tough, dynamic competitor.
Kicks it out to Wilson. He tries for three. He can't get it to go. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Beasley outside. Passes it to Towns. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns has a mid-range game. You'll see him in the low post, from three, and in between, like there.
Pass to House. It's stolen by Edwards. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. Count it. Good. He's got 11.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
Big time play right there, showing the activity and ability to impact this game.
Augustine against Russell. Augustine passes to House. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Beasley. From down in the low post, it goes. Beasley's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
Here's Wall. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And now look at the numbers for Edwards.
He's having a superb season, averaging about 19 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. All around brilliance for him lately. And guys, he's really taken his play to another level.
Don't you get the sense that the confidence is building game by game, and he's starting to put up the numbers that back it up?
First free throw is good. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Ed Davis is checked in for Towns. And Jordan McLaughlin subbed in for Russell. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Timberwolves trail by 19. The Timberwolves another fast break chance here. Oh, and there's the foul. It's on Josh Okogie. That's foul number 2 for him. Houston's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. A nice shot by Wall.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Here's Beasley. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Edwards with the stuff.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Back to Wall. And good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine. Augustine's got 4 assists now tonight. McLaughlin, the pass to Edwards. Here's Okogie, guarded by Porter. Wilson with the block. And here comes Augustine, leading the fast break. Here's Wall. Excellent D there from Beasley.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Edwards passes to McLaughlin. Dishes to Beasley. Over in the corner, Edwards. Offensive rebound, Davis. Basket, good. Davis has got 8 points.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Here is Wall. He's got 24. And Wall slams it home.
This seems to be the new breed of point guards who can play above the rim. Wall finishing with style.
1:58 left in the third quarter of the game. Now Beasley to the middle. Davis down low. He's against Wilson, and it's Davis missing. Now here's Porter, and here's Wall outside. Rebound, Minnesota. Edwards got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Okogie. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got his 4th rebound in this one. And the pass to House. Pass to Wall. Here's Wilson. A second chance effort, and he lays it up and in. Wilson's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
Beasley with it. He kicks to Edwards. Passes to McLaughlin. From past the arc. Wall grabs the board. Wall's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Porter outside. And Davis pulls it down. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Easily in the post, covered by Wall. There's 18 seconds left to play in the third. Just 5 to shoot. Over in the corner, Edwards. And it's off from 3-point range. To the inside. And there's Augustine. That's good on the assist from Porter. Porter's got his 3rd assist on the night. John Wall getting it done for Houston. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. We've got more in store for you right after this. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And it's Exum with the ball, who will bring it up for the Rockets. We've got Wood, and it's Nwaba in at the 3. That's the 5 for Houston right now. There's the 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Here's Noel. Wood with the block, but he stays with it. Pass to McLaughlin. Here's Edwards. And the three off target.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
Doris, you and I know the quality of play in the NBA bubble was terrific. And some people have said a lack of travel a possible reason why. The league, we think, looking at ways to reduce travel moving forward.
Exactly, Kevin. And one option on the table is the, quote, series model. You see it in baseball, where you play consecutive games against a single opponent. So what about the states with multiple teams? New York or California? Can you play all of those teams in one trip? This not only preserves players, but it also cuts travel expenses, something the league is looking hard at.
The first free throw is good. Exum hits them both. For Minnesota, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Outside, Russell. You know, Doris, we saw the All-Star game playing to a target score down the stretch. And some think in years to come, the NBA may adopt it for the overtime periods. What do you think?
Well, I'll tell you this, Kevin. That All-Star game, I was absolutely riveted to my television. The action was compelling. The defense was compelling. I can't say I've ever experienced that in an All-Star game. I think it's something you have to take a hard look at.
And the first one at the line is good. Justin Anderson, he's checked in for Eric Gordon. Lehman, he's checked in for Minnesota. And Towns drops them both. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Here's Wood. And there's the pass to Tice. 6 on the shot clock. Basket counts.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And here's Russell. Right wing. Here's Lehman. Another miss by Minnesota.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Down low. Here's Wood. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one is on Towns. Right now we're seeing more athletes willing to talk about mental challenges, be it depression or anxiety. And you know, Doris, the NBA is no exception. How encouraging do you find that?
Well, I think that whether NBA players or professional athletes in any sport know it or not, they are looked to as examples, as role models. And so I think everybody wins in this situation, Kevin. The players, the fans themselves, many of whom are dealing with the similar challenges. So, listen, life is not easy. Wherever you can get help, go and take it. I love this initiative from the NBA.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Minnesota's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Now Beverly. It's rebounded by Houston. Wood's got 14, yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Justin Anderson proving to be a tough cover. He's explosive, he's aggressive, and he does a terrific job drawing contact.
That free throw good from Anderson.
Really smart player with a high basketball IQ. Justin Anderson is just scratching the surface for his immense potential.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And it's been said that history is written by the victor. Certainly holds true in sports, don't you think, Greg? And with that in mind, do you think titles are overvalued when evaluating the great players, individual players in history?
You know, Kevin, I think so. Having said that, I think championships do matter, obviously, in the NBA. In basketball in general, one guy can have more impact, right? Because you only play 5 and you play both ways. So it does have something to say, but I don't think that completes the narrative. You know, there's some tremendously talented guys, Karl Malone, Elgin Baylor, Patrick Ewing, Allen Iverson, a lot of greats who never won it. It's easy to count those rings, but measuring greatness has to take in the whole picture.
Hall of Famers, all of them. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
From deep, Prince. Timberwolves with a fresh shot clock. Here's Towns. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Towns has got 10 points in just the second half. The Rockets have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. To the paint. From 8. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Tice has got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, the coach loves this kind of ball movement. Anytime you create something inside the free throw line, you know it's a good look.
Now, here is Russell. Kicks it to Towns. Another miss by Towns. And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Exum finds Wood. No good on the shot. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Beverly, the pass to Prince. Misses the baby hook. Exum with it. You know, Doris, teams are using analytics more than ever before. We know that. And for example, blocks are certainly a key number. But some defenders, as you know, are so good, teams don't even go at them because of those analytical numbers.
Kevin, we refer to that as shot suppression, and you have to look no further than the last 2 winners of the Defensive Player of the Year award, Giannis Antetokounmpo and Rudy Gobert. When those 2 guys are in the middle of the paint, a ball handler or would-be shot taker may reverse course and reset the offense. That's how much those guys impact the game on the defensive end.
Wood with the block. Left side, Anderson. Minnesota with the rebound. Towns has got his 16th rebound on the night. Here's Lehman. It's hauled in by Wood. Rockets shooting just 30% from the field here in the fourth. Pass to Nwaba. Back to Anderson. Towns with the steal. Oh, and here comes Prince all alone.
Wow, the long reach of Cat. When he grabs for the ball, it's over.
Timeout called, the Rockets.
You know, my guess right now is Coach wants to talk over this turnover issue. And it seems like they've been trying to force things a bit and need to find a steady rhythm offensively.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, John Wall.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
Without his heroics here tonight, this could have been a second straight loss for them. But he was sensational. And instead of a losing streak, he may have them headed in the opposite direction now. Here's Wood. Well, the pandemic impacting earnings all over the NBA, Doris. The pain is felt, we think, most keenly by small market teams.
Across the board, Kevin, there are economic realities that the pandemic has forced NBA teams to look at. But always those small market teams depend on revenue sharing to compete. So now attendance is compromised and their ledger is affected even more. This is going to be interesting to see how this affects roster composition. Boy, we've got a lot of questions to be answered.
And the layup's good off the glass. Wood's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Bucket is good. Towns has got 12 points in just the second half.
And this to me is important for Karl Anthony Towns. We know he has a terrific perimeter game, but I like to see him take charge on the interior first.
Wood kicks to Nwaba. Goes back up. There's Exum. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Beverly feeling it out a bit. Towns trying to get open, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And here's Exum. Pass to Tice. Greg, the NBA under Adam Silver has been aggressive, looking for ways to enhance the product and attract fans. Where do you fall on that point? Push the envelope or don't rock the boat, or maybe somewhere in between?
I think it might be somewhere in between. These days, people's attentions can be pulled in so many different directions. I think they're smart to not rest on their laurels and to continue to try to evolve. But with that evolution, sometimes it's not going to come over as well as they would like. But I'm a fan of some of the experiments, I should say, that we've tried thus far. And I hope the league continues to push the envelope.
That's a good thought. And the shot goes in.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Inside, Tice. Doris, what about that dunk?
That was special. My goodness. Well, how about the outstanding vision from the crafty point guard, Dante Exum, seeing the floor beautifully.
And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Three-pointer. Keeps it alive. Davis on the follow. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 13 rebounds.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Here's Exum. Another shot. Here's Wood. He doesn't hit that one. Towns with the defensive effort. The Timberwolves shooting a pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late.
Arguably the most dangerous weapon in D'Angelo Russell's arsenal. This guy is a problem for the defense.
Exum deciding where to go with it. And Tice throws it down.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Minnesota shooting a pretty low 34% thus far. Russell passes to Layman. Here's Towns. Back to Layman from outside the arc. It's hauled in by Wood. Wood's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Out left to the wing. Towns with the steal. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Russell with a wide open look. Misses the three. Rockets leading by 23.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Rockets.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And they're able to even the score of this series at a game apiece. Still, 2 more to go in the season series.
And you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for John Wall.
Well, I think his contribution clearly came at the defensive end, right? He came up with a bunch of huge steals. He was a menace all night long.
Houston's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Back to Exum. You know, Doris, I've heard some experts say, you look at the 6-foul limit, the NBA is basically the only sports league that takes stars off the floor. Doris, what would you think if they just tacked on an extra free throw instead?
Kevin, I absolutely hate the idea. The best defensive teams at any level of basketball guard at a high level without fouling. There's the drama aspect of a player being in foul trouble, either at the start of the game or down the stretch. It has an impact on strategy. It's something that I'm a traditionalist on. I think the 6-foul rule should remain in the game.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Pass to Reed. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Shot and game clock separated by 5. The kick out to Anderson. On deep. And Davis pulls it down. Here's Noel. So we see Houston taking the W here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. With John Wall, John, do you think this team has reached its potential, or is there still room to grow?
We can go to a high level. You know, we still can get better defensively. Offensively, our efficiency is not there yet. You know, we still getting used to playing with others. We got a lot of room for improvement.
That's good news for Wizards fans, John. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David. Great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.